Hey, history lovers. I'm Mike Rosenwald with Retropod, a show about the past rediscovered. Women have been a dynamic force for social and racial justice throughout our history. But it wasn't until well into the 1970s that a woman led a major civil rights group. That woman might not be who you'd expect. Her name, Elaine Brown. And in 1974, she became the leader of the revolutionary, militant, and at the time quite male-dominated group, the Black Panthers. Brown's rise to the head of the Black Panthers was rather improbable. She had once worked as a cocktail waitress at the Pink Pussycat Club in Hollywood and was in her mid-20s when she joined the Black Panthers. Her interest in the party started when the group's founder, Huey Newton, was convicted of killing an Oakland police officer during a traffic stop and was sentenced to 2 to 15 years in prison. The conviction was eventually overturned by an appeals court. She decided she could be part of the problem or part of the solution. Brown edited the party's official newspaper and became a member of the Black Panthers Central Committee as Minister of Information. She worked her way up, becoming a fearsome presence. And when Newton had to go into exile in Cuba to avoid charges of killing a 17-year-old prostitute, Brown took over. In August 1974, to mark her appointment as leader, Brown summoned members to a meeting in Oakland. A woman was taking charge of a group with some seriously strong-willed men, and it was quite a spectacle, especially after Newton's previous alleged misdeeds against women. Surrounded on stage that day by Black Panther security guards, Brown looked out into the audience and with 2 succinct sentences took her place in history. She said, quote, "I have all the guns and the money. I can withstand challenge from without and from within." Her message was characteristically blunt to a group that was known for its militant behavior and contradictory, complicated internal dynamics. Brown said, quote, "I haven't called you together to make threats, comrades. I've called this meeting simply to let you know the realities of our situation. The fact is, Comrade Huey is in exile. The other fact is, I'm taking his place until we make it possible for him to return." She warned against a coup, saying, quote, "My leadership cannot be challenged." And she meant it. During her tenure, Brown installed women in key administrative positions, even though that evoked outrage from some men in the group. But her reign was short-lived. In 1977, Newton returned from Cuba. His trial ended with a hung jury. He came back with a vengeance and, proving that in his absence nothing really changed, approved the beating of a female administrator of the Black Panther school for a minor transgression. Brown confronted Newton about the beating, but he refused to back down. She decided to leave the party. Today, she's still around and still fighting for social and criminal justice reform.